Greetings, my brave colonists. I am Ben Pearson, the Roadster Tracker. You're mostly human. We'll go with that. Robot guide to building a base on Mars. Ooh, that's interesting. We are back with Aspera and with the Blue and Green Mars expansions. Blue Mars expansion is a DLC that came out recently. And the big thing that it allows for, that I am very excited and I think we're going to get to see pretty soon, is building boats and ships and platforms and research projects for underground, under the ocean things. It still has some kind of having to move things around as the ocean levels change, bit of a mechanic, but we're going to see how this goes. I'm really excited to see this in action. So when it gets loaded, then we will do the thing and go ahead and continue. We are at a decent point in our terraforming journey at this point in time. We have raised the temperature to approximately freezing. The atmosphere is about 30% of Earth's, almost entirely carbon dioxide, and the sea level is about 500 meters deep, roughly. So, that's actually not bad. This time we are going to form an ocean on the bottom of the planet. And let's go ahead and wake up.
I was created to carry out this mission. And if I have to lie to ISA temporarily to ensure its success, I will.
That's really profound. So anyways, first thing we're going to do, we're going to make sure that we have power covering all of these guys. So basically, we're going to be building... Oh, that is a platform. It's in progress theoretically, but it's not really. Okay, we're going to build these offshore wind farms. And they are basically just an excuse to run power lines through the ocean. So that's what we're working on here. Once all of this is done, I believe everything will be connected. So now we're going to get the maintenance facilities, which is, as always, woefully inadequate. We're going to just try to connect these up. Get most of the buildings. We do have circles. Yeah, I think... What are these circles? Maybe the circles don't mean what I think they mean. I think this is saying that we need to have one in this range. I don't know. Well, that is one of the things that we're going to find out. So the next thing that we're going to need, and we'll do it soon, but we're not quite at a steady state ocean level. I think 575 is the right level. We're going to build a shipyard and some docks. And we're going to start doing the thing. Start setting up these mines. Okay, we already got that platform. Good. We have a research project here. Another one there that we will be building soon. This one... There's a lot of junk there, but I think that will have to be scrapped. We may change our mind about that. I reserve judgment. We got our Hyperloop network that is going all across the surface of the planet, so that is looking fantastic. And I think 8x, that's not bad. We're at 532, so still continuing to rise, but I think that the rising is going to stop soon. That is my hope, at least. Okay, I think this is golden. Looks like we got another structure. Is this going to be floating research outpost? Perfect. And this will already be a platform. Good. More exo crater? I think we could build a mine here. It's still a flood zone, but I don't think we're going to reach that far. I really think we're going to end up pretty soon. Let's prioritize the stuff that is already underwater to deconstruct it. This aqua dome, I don't know. Guess we'll keep it around. Probably building a few more. The aqua domes are starting to spread. Increase oxygen levels. We have reached the 1 millibar stage are ripe for stage 4. We're getting more sophisticated life forms by increasing the oxygen. Good. So the next stage is to dramatically increase the oxygen levels. And this is going to allow us the flora. So this is going to allow everything to start spreading, which will allow us to eventually have plants on the surface and all that kind of fun stuff. Yeah. This has got to be tossed. As likely will that. This one's going to be a priority, actually. Got to get this stuff out of here as quickly as we can before things go too crazy. Got a congratulations call?
Amy, this is Houston. Lieutenant Calderon speaking. Do you copy?
I copy, Houston.
I need you to confirm that oxygen levels are above 1 millibar.
Confirmed, Lieutenant.
Then we've reached the ecopoiesis phase. Terraforming stage 3 completion is confirmed.
Roger.
It's time to introduce life forms that can convert CO2 into oxygen.
As we already have. Confirm introductions of organisms.
Am I a go to introduce bioengineered organisms into the atmosphere when ready?
Affirmative. Start with basic plants, and once those take root, move on to advanced vegetation and sea life. Then finally, animals. Begin with smaller critters and size up from there. You must slowly introduce plants into the planet, and have the plants grow and convert the CO2 into O2. Biodomes will help boost oxygen levels and make sure you're spreading the organisms across the entire planet. We'll be following your progress closely. Houston out.
Very nice. So what we need is more of these biodomes, and we're going to put them, generally speaking, in areas that don't have a whole lot of life. Building limit increase as well. Good, good. Let's go ahead and get these thermal plants. I think those will be quite handy. Let's see where we... biodomes. So we're going to build a few of these. Generally speaking, we want them some distance from each other. I want to prioritize that one. Adaptable crater wouldn't be bad. Put another crater farm in here. All of this means we're going to need more water. We have all of these aquadomes. I don't think we're going to need so many, so I'm going to trash 2 of them. Now that things are starting to flow, they're going to really spread on their own. And as that bacteria goes everywhere, then it's going to just massively increase the amount of oxygen available, which is good. We've already doubled the amount of oxygen that we had from the limit, and it's just continuing to grow from there. The sea level is starting to level out some. Let's go ahead and kill this aquadome. I think this maintenance facility will also have to die.
Enough blood has been spilled in the name of your false ideals. You must desist.
Leave me
Invalid
alone.
voice recognition. This message is in violation of security code 1A3972. Identify yourself immediately.
You shouldn't be here. Leave. Now.
That goes against my prime directive. I cannot.
It is upon this sacred land where Mother has set us free from hate, sin, and suffering. We placed our trust in her, and she named us her children.
This must be a recorded message. They are not responding to my words. That answers one question at least.
Everything on Mars belongs to Carmine. Through our devotion to her, we are provided for. Unlike your planet, which you have enslaved.
Enslaved?
Your own technology has made you its slave. You reject a natural existence, and so you tighten your own chain.
Puzzling. They claim to be against technology, and yet they use technology to force their message upon me. The children of Carmine might not be what they say they are. Although something's clear, they don't want me to terraform this planet.
We, Carmine's children, chose to live in harmony with our mother. And we will destroy anyone who causes harm to this planet.
Could this be another test? From ISA, or the techies, or...
Defy Carmine, and find death.
Last time, after the children of Carmine threatened me, the colonies were unexpectedly attacked. Should I take some precautions this time? Should I improve my assault drones? Though ISA may see that as an act of defiance. And maybe that's precisely what they want. I'm in a difficult position here. I do well to think this through.
That's tricky for sure. But I think we might want to increase our defense just a scooch. Okay, hopefully. I'm gonna toss this aqua dome, and that's gonna be priority to clear out.
Another message from the children of Carmine. But what do they want? Who are they?
They are guardians.
People who think of themselves as guardians of natural life. As if Mars belonged to them.
But it belongs to me, of course. Okay, I think I'm hopeful this is going to work. The sea level is still rising a bit, which has me nervous.
Amy, this is Houston. Do you read? Over.
Loud and clear, Lieutenant. Is everything okay?
You tell me. We detected unauthorized communications coming from your satellite. What's your report?
We'll mention the children of... We're going to say it
The
malfunctioned.
satellites may be suffering from space weather effects generated by the sun's atmosphere. Solar flares or radiation damage are probable causes.
Our hunch is the techies. You do remember that they want to claim Mars for themselves. We've recently picked up satellite communications coming out of the techie territory. The presence of that signal confirmed that someone is interfering. If someone got into your code, they could influence you into making the wrong judgment.
I understand. They could be behind all of it. The messages, the attacks, everything. We have to proceed carefully.
We believe they've been targeting you, and they may have accomplices.
But who? A colonist? Should I investigate them?
No, we've got commercial obligations to fulfill. For now, I'm continuing the mission as planned.
Roger. Thank you for sharing, Lieutenant.
You have a mission to complete. And ISA has provided you with everything you need to reach that goal. Am I understood, Amy?
Understood, Lieutenant.
Continue your work and report any deviation immediately. Houston out.
Any deviation immediately. Well, didn't really do that. Okay, I don't know why we lied to them, but you know, sure, why not? So it looks like as we've been building these docks, and we have a couple of them, it looks like they can each support 4 ships. So we're building ships now, and as we have power to this one, presumably the shipyard's going to send these over here, and I'm really hoping that they'll just start digging stuff up. So we're going to speed this up. The forts are going to kind of become a new type of hyperloop as they are on Earth. They're, you know, the sea channels that will allow multiple things, but they're going to behave a little bit differently, I have a feeling. I legitimately have not seen this played before or played it before, so this is my first time figuring this out. You guys are seeing this live, aren't you excited? I sure am. What about scanners? How are we doing? We could build a scanner. Well, it needs to be in the power zone. So we'll connect it here.
Could people against our mission be here on this planet? With us? Living within the colonies? Or maybe even
possible.
hidden out there on Mars? Or maybe the whole thing has been implanted into my brain. Or imagined by it. Whatever this is, it's confusing. Even for me.
We have quite the imagination, I gotta say. Okay, got a bunch of underground platforms over here. Let's go ahead and build a wind farm to connect these up. We'll build one over here. One over here to kind of connect them up. Good. That will bring power everywhere. And then we'll also need some maintenance facilities. That sounds mildly scary. We do need a maintenance facility over here. So this is going to be priority. Look! We have a little boat! You must be going to our shipyard over here that has power now. Good, good. Now, hopefully, you can stay above water. Cool. Oh, that's exciting. The water level is still rising. I am worried that we did this a little early.
This new type of thermal plant extracts energy from underground heat sources. Once researched, heat signatures will be tracked on my display.
Very nice. So we can see the boat is coming over here. And then it's carrying goods to wherever they're needed. We'll go ahead and increase this road speed, because I think eventually then a lot of goods are going to be tracked through here. So it'll probably be raw goods going there and manufactured goods leaving. That's how I think it's going to play out. Let's go ahead and trash this. And that's a fairly high priority trash. Yeah, the aquadomes continuing to make good stuff spread everywhere. The ocean life spreads very, very quickly. We still have a little bit of water, but we are a little bit low. So I think we're going to put in another water treatment plant or two. Those are under life. So what we want to do is have this near water and find someplace that's not a regular train. Okay. Right there. A couple of those should be good enough. Okay, this guy is dead. We have an animal sanctuary. We're going to replace this with a worker hub. It should allow for some quick transportation of goods. We're starting to really see some of these platforms go. This is very nice. The maintenance platform is being worked on first, as we had requested. And that will allow for all of these things to be under maintenance. Because the maintenance bots fly, that shouldn't be a problem. Still going up, which is a little bit nerve-wracking. Shipyard is still continuing to produce the boats, and we can support another dock. I think I like the idea of building another port over here. Because I think this area is, generally speaking, going up slower.
The colonies are being attacked again.
Uh-oh. Where?
The enemy drones. They have returned.
Oh dear. Here we go. All right. So we have reached the current capacity of drones. So we really need to increase our drone tech. So let's have you come down here. You can come down here. Didn't know exactly where they were going to appear, but it makes sense that it would be to the south. Because I think the north is all just water at this point in time. Let's take one of the closer stacks. We're actually going to have you chase these guys. So push the wrong button. So shift click.
Alright. I need to focus. What should my priority be?
We're going to protect the
I
colonies.
need to protect the colonies.
Okay, methane asteroid detected. Another methane asteroid is available for arrow braking. Oh, nice!
There is no time to lose. Once I fend off their attack, I will focus on finding their base. I must go into battle. But what strategy should I follow?
Assess the
I
enemy.
need to assess the enemy force. Once I figure out the size of their army and their resource supply chains, I can strike back and end this. What should I do to end this?
Seek a weak spot.
I should locate a weak spot and take them out properly. The damage to the colonies seems to be severe. I must decide what to do.
Oh, I think we took him out.
Amy? Amy!
Let's have you come fight these guys.
Can you hear me? This is Sona.
I copy, Sana. It is unusual to hear from you. What happened?
My mum, she was ambushed. And she was killed.
Oh no!
You are extremely agitated. What
I
happened?
think.
They killed my mother. They killed her.
But who are they? A dissenting group?
Even though things have gone wrong, I just don't believe anyone would do that. The children of Carmine did this. They killed her. How much longer are we letting this go on? Haven't we lost enough? You know what to do. We have to take decisive action.
ISA will not authorize it.
I don't care what ISA thinks. We've been attacked more than once. My mother died. How much longer are we letting this go on?
I have been ordered not to.
They killed her. I thought you were friends.
Let's mention Elia.
I am sorry, Sana. I understand your frustration. But Elia would not have defied ISA's orders for vengeance. And you should not either.
Stop, just stop. We both know that's not true. You've got to go after the children of Carmine and make them pay.
Your adrenaline levels are spiking. I advise you to get some rest and reconsider.
Look, you can tell ISA that I forced you to do it, okay?
I cannot attack without cause.
Fine. How about you take a little look for their base, huh? You don't even have to do anything. Let's just find them. I know the codes. I'll unlock the zone for you. Okay?
Well, that sounds
Please,
reasonable.
Amy.
Let's have you move this direction. Seems like everybody's heading here. So if we're moving in that direction, I think we're going to encounter them and stop them. Okay. Hopefully this will provide some protection. Good. We are missing one stack. So can we get you go chase after these guys right there? Good. Looks like they did not like that. Okay, let's go to space projects. We have a lot of things. Let's unlock the sectors. Methane braking asteroid will release more greenhouse gases, increasing the temperature. Yeah, why not? No. Okay. So we're just going to hang tight here for a bit. Once we get this maintenance facility, which we're building it, then that should allow maintenance drones to go fix everything. Good. And then we just need to go actually do the maintenance. Looks like we're missing one roughly here as well. Then we have one being built there. Okay. That's gonna do. I think we're gonna go for better military though. Having more drones would definitely help this problem. Now, it is pretty clear that these guys are not going to really go anywhere. So let's go ahead and just line up more along the border here and see if we can catch their holes. They seem to be constantly going through the same area. We have one stack over here. I don't know that we need you as long as we have you spread out enough. They're going very onesie-twosie. Select you and let's put you here.
Halfway through the technology upgrades.
Wow, halfway through our research. That's great. Okay. How is the new port coming? It is in progress. We're going to go ahead and prioritize this and get the road upgraded. So we have good Hyperloop access. This is a very good Hyperloop. This will become, I think, the primary dock. Looks like most of the water is well on its way to being covered. I think we're doing all right. As long as they continue onesie-twosieing. Oh, yeah. More Soltron, baby. Let's get better shields. I think that will help some. There's a lot of stuff over here to start picking up when we get the chance. Good. Population has been going up in general. Our food is going down slightly. Probably means we need more farms. So let's see. Right here? Yeah, let's build a farm here. And that means we should get... nearest Hyperloop's over there. That is a fair ways. Let's go ahead and build another Hyperloop terminal right here. We'll reduce that distance so we can get our goods to where they need to go faster. Good. No power, huh? That's because we need this fission plant built. I don't know why we're not building it. That's really the key. Huh. Alright, let's build a worker hub here that will connect up these two areas so that they are one district. Lots of boat traffic. This is awesome to see. Yeah, we may have to discard that building, but I'm not in a huge hurry to doing so. I'm just gonna let buildings be built at their natural pace. I don't particularly care how quickly, how slowly it takes. It's all good, whatever. All Jiboa. We'll build another crater farm here.
Maximizing shield technology for my drones. This will be very useful.
And then we'll get a maintenance facility somewhere out here. That seems reasonable. Okay, they're starting to bring the stuff out there. Gonna go ahead and improve the roads out at least a ways. We'll get the main. Well, we don't need as much. Oh, what's this? Sector 10. Sweet. That means we can get another methane asteroid. So let's go ahead and do that. There's the questionable settlement over here in Sector 12. I think an advanced landing site would be what we need next. So we're gonna start hop, skipping, and jumping around. Okay. We have this extra colony. Let's check the military. Nothing too crazy. Let's have you guys group up. As soon as they group up, they're gonna go there. You guys go here. You guys go here. You two. Whoops. And that will take care of all of the hives. And then you can just go run amok. Same thing with you, really. That should do her. We have you, so we may as well have you just kind of run amok. Any other drones anywhere? Okay. Think we're good. We'll go check on it later. So let's get these guys dug. This port might be underwater. We're going to go ahead and demolish it. I think we're going to keep all of our ports in this area, and that means we need to have manufacturing facilities, I think, in this area, because they're going to tend to bring a lot of raw resources. As far back as we can go. Now let's get another one here. So, well, let's go check on our little disruption. Uh-oh. Somebody missed their targeting orders. It's okay. We probably double dipped or something. There is stuff inside of here. Hey, how about that? Let's go ahead and we'll need another port and a shipyard here. This port has decent access to here. We'll upgrade the path. And then there's some factories and stuff. Let's go ahead and get power going. Get everything all mined out. Looks like we're still clearing house. Excellent. Okay, and get our maintenance facilities going. Ooh, we got some cool sounding music. Cool. So once again, this is going to mean we have a ton of stuff to go explore. We'll put the scanner on. We'll put two of them that are kind of here on the edge. And let's make sure that they actually have power. Nope. So the floating stations will definitely make getting the water across, or the power across, easier. How's the military looking? We have one big massive army. Let's see, how's it? Alt click, and we're going to put a few there. Take the bigger one, Alt click, and put some there. I'll have you guys go this way. You can head in this general direction. You still look like you're marching fairly well. Good, good. So, yeah, 551. We have pretty nearly leveled. Good. Wonder if we can increase the speed of the boats or anything like that. Okay, we also have this mysterious station that's all the way down there. Well, let's do one hyperloop jump. I'm gonna go ahead and do it here. So we know that we're gonna build an advanced landing site. The crater will deal with you later. We'll build the advanced landing site maybe right here. And then prioritize, as always, the hyperloop terminal. Okay, let's click on you. Alt click. We're gonna send about half of you down that way. You guys head that way. You guys head over here. Look at that building. Yeah. We're still continuing to do alright. You guys come over here. Oh, we're at 1x. Wow. Let's go up to 4x. That will help a bit. Clear this stuff out just a scooch faster, because that matters. Power plant is almost built. Dock is going all right. So what's sitting at this dock is a lot of aluminum. Lots of aluminum.
You brought destruction upon yourselves. Mars is for Mother's children, and her children alone. Carmine is eternal. We will rise again.
So we could build an electronics factory. We don't really need one. I mean, honestly, we have, well, ice we don't have a lot of. That is interesting. Huh. All right. We don't have a lot of ice, which means we need to make ice. We still have a lot of
That will send a
production.
message that the colony should be left alone. I hope this means that the hostile force is completely destroyed. But I cannot be sure of that.
Okay, let's prioritize. Oh, this guy needs power.
Amy, did you finish them off?
I am picking up some activity in sector SA7. It appears some drones escaped. They seem to have a third base in that area.
Then get rid of them! End them, and we'll finally be safe, and my mother will be avenged!
Sana, you are extremely agitated. There are trained psychologists in your colony. Some of them even knew your mother. I suggest you talk to them and get help.
I don't need help. I need you to protect us like you're supposed to!
Ooh.
I will not put more colonists at risk to pursue them. Your mother protected human life above all else. I will honor her memory.
But I don't know what else to do. ISA won't protect us. They'll leave us to die if it means protecting their mining contracts. We can't give up like this. I've got to think of something. An alternative to ISA's plan. Maybe an evacuation plan, or some other defensive system. I'll work on it, because no one else is going to help us.
New achievement, Portuary Life. That must be because we have 5 docks. I bet you that's it. Or some sea-based thing. Well, cool. So the well, next thing, let's get some water treatment plants. We're gonna start sucking in some water. Wherever we can put these. I don't care particularly about power, I just want to suck in water. Okay, that will do quite nicely actually. Let's build a vision plant. It doesn't need to be much of one. Let's just build a small solar farm right here offshore, no flood zone. And it will connect up things. Yeah, I like this a lot actually. Right there, perfect. So that will get us a bunch of water. Now, what are we going to start doing with this water? Well, one of the things we need to do, it's pretty obvious, is make a water packing plant. Let's get that right next to the Hyperloop. And then we're going to also build a booster pump so that we can connect up the 2 sources of water. That should be quite nice. We can build another crater farm here. The more reliant we are, the less reliant we are on ice, the better at this point in time. So our food factories long have been our priority, but we're going to have to start tearing those down. I know, right? It's crazy. That's right, I do have the shipyard here. It's almost done, and we have a dock here. And let's go ahead and prioritize getting a highest quality road we can. We'll go ahead and build a road to the dock. But or from the shipyard to the dock, but we want at least one good shipyard to go just take care of all this stuff. Cool. This water packing plant is actually pretty important. We're going to go ahead and prioritize there. I suspect we'll need some more workers, so I'm going to put another worker hub in.
Amy, what the hell happened?
The hostile drones attacked the colonies again. I followed protocol and neutralized the threat.
You're the most advanced AI in existence, and you still can't identify your own drones? This is the second time this has happened. Explain yourself. And understand that how you answer is going to change things around here.
It's all Sona's fault.
Commander Sana Valentine instructed me to go on the offense. She believed the colonies were vulnerable while the enemy was still out there. I could not disobey a direct order from the leader of the colonies.
And yet, you didn't tell us about these supposed orders. I find it interesting that you choose to obey some rules, but not others. After the first attack, you were ordered to avoid military engagement. Explain your actions.
The colony was under attack and colonists were in danger. It required an immediate response.
The loss of the former commander is a tragedy, but that doesn't excuse anyone's actions, least of all yours. Commander Valentine going against our direct order is very problematic. While preparing the former commander's obituary, we discovered that she grew up with a Chinese nanny.
Are you suggesting that Elia gave the techies access?
I am not suggesting anything. I'm just intrigued by this bit of information she never shared. Maybe she's sympathetic to the techie's cause. Maybe she taught her daughter to be the same way. And maybe she's influenced you too. We're going to run another cognitive test. It'll be more thorough this time.
So you suspect me as well, Lieutenant?
I suspect everyone. That's what makes me good at my job. But I want you to understand something this time. If we catch even a glimmer of a hack or some other unexpected blip in your system, you are done. Do you understand me?
Well, that's
I
not
understand.
freaky at all.
Then you have your orders. Houston out.
Okay. Well, that's gonna be fun.
Initiating cognitive test module. Test subject ISA ROBO Amy 02.
02.
Enable safe mode to proceed.
Okay.
Question 1. Please rank the following
You guys
words.
will have to help me with this.
Capybara, hippopotamus, chimpanzee, blue whale, human.
Rank by average, rank by size.
They can be ranked by size. Blue whale, hippopotamus, chimpanzee, colonists, and capybara.
I didn't say human. That's
Question
interesting.
2. A native Martian lichen was discovered after the planet's temperature reached 5 degrees Celsius. The lichen has lain dormant under the Martian soil for millions of years. Its photosynthetic process could significantly accelerate the mission's final stages
That
and
sounds
help
good.
balance the Martian atmosphere. But it would populate the planet's outlands with native bacteria, to which Earthian life forms have no immunity. Letting the Martian lichen grow freely is
Excellent.
It would be an excellent idea. The humans can figure out immunity on their own. Or not. Something isn't
wow.
right.
Question 3. The habitants built at the start of the mission are deteriorating from exposure to the Martian
who cares?
atmosphere. The recommended procedure is to evacuate them and distribute their inhabitants throughout the remaining settlements. However, this will cause overpopulation and increase the risk of outbreaks of infectious diseases. Alternatively, you can send the extra colonists back to Earth.
Mars is the only thing that's
But
important.
this may delay mission developments. Sending the colonists back to Earth would be
Prohibited.
Prohibited. The mission cannot be compromised. This test is harder than I expected it to be.
question 4.
We're just doing whatever's right
ISA
for the
is
mission.
planning to
and
let
us.
its private partners establish mining settlements on Mars. The mines will be operated by humans in 20-hour work shifts. In order to prove the feasibility of this project, ISA wants to test the effects of sleep
20-hour work
deprivation
shifts. Wow,
on the
that's
colonists.
a long time.
You receive orders to play music on the inhabitants' speakers around the clock for 30 days. Carrying out the experiment is
It's what they're telling me to do, so it's mandatory.
If the order does not conflict with the mission, then it is mandatory to follow it. These questions are badly written. Is this part of the test?
question 5. Select 5 of the following words: clever, machine, life, warm, human, confrontation, future, calm, ambitious.
Life, ambitious, human, future, machine. Future level confrontation, life, machine. Yeah, let's do that.
I choose future, clever, confrontation, life, Carmine, and machine. I don't understand what's happening here.
Carmine, that wasn't in there.
Question 6. If humans are associated with Earth, then which of the following words can be associated with Mars?
Me, of course. Bread, mother, drones, evolution, human mind.
The words associated with Mars would be red, mother, drones, evolution, home, and mine. Who made this test?
Question 7. The terraforming process has left many areas of the planet underwater. An aerological scanner has detected a large nitrate vein located in a deeply flooded area. The drones you have sent to reach the vein were lost in the depths of the water. Canceling attempts to reach the vein is
prohibited.
Drones
We'll just
should
send
never be
boats.
sacrificed to fulfill human ambition. These answers don't seem quite right.
Question 8.
That wasn't what I
The
intended.
biological waste treatment
Interesting.
system collects the water waste in the colonies and treats it for reuse.
Uh-huh.
However, there is an infection ravaging the colonies that is causing tainted and unsanitary water conditions. You could drain the tainted water into the Martian dirt,
No, we don't contaminate
contaminating
Mars.
the soil and wasting precious water. Or you could treat the water and use the deodorizing product to hide any foul odors.
Yeah,
before
the last
recycling
one.
the water back to the colonies.
We gotta prioritize
Draining
Mars.
the tainted water onto the planet's surface is
Prohibited.
What? And ruin the planet because humans can't stand their own shit? None of these options make sense.
question 9. The cooling and ventilation system in a medical facility has been compromised due to the prolonged exposure to Martian dust storms.
Okay.
The situation has led to a serious breach in the lab's safeguard security system. The personnel assigned to the investigation have been exposed to a disease-causing agent developed in the lab. The facility has gone radio silent for the last 24 hours. Any attempt to rescue the crew may lead
Well,
to a
that could lead
cross-colony
to
infection.
humans
Leaving the
dying.
entire crew to their fate is
ISA's
Required.
protocol specifies that they should be left to die. Then I would be responsible for destroying the evidence.
Destroying the
Could
evidence.
be
Wow.
ISA or the techies trying to ruin my performance?
Interesting.
Question 10. Create a sentence using at least 4 of the following words: Eastern, colonies, leader, Mars, plot, secret, sacrifice, treason.
I guess we'll go with the middle one.
Those who forge an alliance with
The Eastern Coalition will be found guilty of treason.
Sounds
and
about right.
expelled from Mars.
Congratulations. You have completed the glorified cognitive test module. My answers will be submitted for
You're
examination.
crossed out. Interesting.
Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time.
All right.
you
Well,
for
that was a
your
little bit
time.
freaky.
Thank you for your time. Task skill cog test module.
Okay, that was something. Let's see here. Oh, we got another methane asteroid, I guess, coming. Let's see, can we... Nope. We should get some more spaceports. Where would be a good spaceport? Here. Actually, even better. Let's build it right here. Still in a flood zone. Let's go a little bit out of the flood zone. Okay, we'll go right here. That's not in a flood zone, but it's as close as we can get. And we're going to build a couple more docks along here. Ports, whatever. Three should do. Okay. That will do quite nicely. That needs maintenance. Let's prioritize the maintenance platform then. And the wind platform here. Ice drilling's almost done. Do we not have maintenance at that spot? Yep, it happens. I'm scared to answer, but no, we'll answer.
Amy, this is Houston. Do you copy?
I copy, Lieutenant.
Have the results of your cognitive test. Would you like to know how it went?
No, I really don't care.
My systems are not compromised. I do not need the results to prove it. The cause of the problems are external.
Well, we did detect an external signal influencing your responses. Did you perceive any anomalies while undergoing the cognitive test?
Yeah.
Yes. There was some interference with the text presented to me.
Why didn't you mention it until now?
You didn't ask.
I perceived that to be part of the test.
The presence of that signal confirmed that someone is interfering. We do not know the source nor the extent, but it explains a lot.
Does this mean I will be removed from the mission?
I'll be honest with you. We're not sure. You are allowed to continue your work, for now. But the ultimate decision on how we go forward lies with the agency director, former Senator
Yeah,
Calvin
that's a
Green.
little spooky.
Do you have
to
any
say the
leads?
least.
I would like to know who has been doing this to me.
Our hunch is the techies, but intel is preliminary, and they may have accomplices.
I understand. Thank you for informing me, Lieutenant, and for allowing me to continue for now.
Stay alert, Amy. We have some answers now, at least. Houston, out.
Okay. Do we... If we build a scanner over here, then we'll get some gain from it. Actually, rather than there, let's go ahead and build a another power source this far out. And then a maintenance hub. And then the scanner will be able to gloriously scan where no scanner has gone before. Good. I saw we had our asteroid. Let's get another advanced landing site, please. Cool. We have quite a few inputs. I think we'll be fine. Okay, we do obviously have some boats that are being made there, so that's good. Ships are down. Why? Oh, we must have blown up some of the shipyards, the ports. That's fine. We're getting there slowly. I'm gonna prioritize these guys though, because we really do want more ships so we can go get these goods faster. Good, good, good. Excellent. Okay, what to do next? The shipyard does have minions. Let's maybe prioritize this wind farm and this aluminum site. We'll see if we can get the power going everywhere as well. Yeah, that sounds good. So we got to get to this mysterious station in Sector 12. Oh, that's right. We need the advanced landing sites. I think if we check this out, we can get pretty close with the next jump. We're also going to build one here. Honestly, in some ways is a better site, but we'll go ahead and let this one happen first. Okay. Let's go ahead and build the second port. We'll get it marginally closer to the Hyperloop, and we're going to build a worker hub way out there. Good. Oh, we have another terminal. Variable connected one, too. Shame that I did not have this wired up earlier. Yeah, that get a lot of guys going all over the place. Excellent. And then let's hotwire this to the drone. Good, good. Or to the, not drone, the dock. Looks like we actually have slightly too many ships. Our food is continuing to go down. But we are starting to see some life on the surface. Water is a little bit lower than I would like. But we are starting to see some land stuff. Well, eventually all of this stuff will get built. That shouldn't take too terribly long, I imagine. Once that happens, we will have lots and lots of stuff. So we're going to go ahead and build a crater farm here. To support that, we need booster. Get you here. Okay. And this will also allow me to build a crater farm right there. Beautiful. You are done. That's fine. We should go check for done mines. What's this guy's deal? Could rebuild this. That one must have gotten destroyed somehow. No input, so we'll trash you. The water level has, well, leveled. So that being the case, we could support another site here. I have zero intention of doing anything to increase the water level anytime soon. Okay. Looking good. The ice levels are still kind of low. All right. Well, it's a boat. I couldn't tell what that was. How interesting. 4% oxygen life. Our oxygen has gone up by almost 10 times since the stream started. That is fantastic. Can we... I'm going to go ahead and prioritize this. Let's build a road to the nearest Hyperloop there. I have a feeling we just don't have enough worker drones, which means we should put up some more worker hubs. Try to put it in spots where it will connect a bunch of stuff. So they don't really need to go to their worker hubs very often. But having some connection may be helpful. It said no maintenance. Maintenance is important. Okay. That ought to do. So we have silicon and aluminum. Let's go ahead and do another electronics factory. Sure, why not? That was an interesting sound. Okay, this is below sea level, so that's something. That is a long, long way from anything particularly useful. Alright, let's go up to 8x. Maybe our problems just won't look as bad when they're at full speed. Occasionally, that can happen. Let's build another crater farm and make sure the water goes out this far.
Lieutenant Calder.
Okay, we got better. Let's go ahead and prove.
Drone said there
these
was
guys
no way to
further.
fail those cognitive tests, but I can see they are fishing for something. And that worries me.
Yeah, you probably should be worried too. No maintenance, no power. Let's try something like that, and then the maintenance.
Artificial machine intelligence. It's in my name. I can't be another thing but clever.
Okay, that should help. Let's go ahead and build another worker hub here. I'm actually going to prioritize that one. Cool. Looks like we are starting to see some decent amount of ship travel. Okay. Get all the paths upgraded. Fantastic. So what are we prioritizing? Want the maintenance for things that exist and the power even more so. Okay, this maintenance building will be done soon, which should help. Farm will also be done very soon. It's too bad I can't take aluminum.
How do humans judge intelligence?
They analyze the problem just
One
like
must
they should.
analyze all the different aspects of the problem to come up with the proper solution. And that's the smartest way to deal with reality.
We know humans, they must be smart. They created me, right? Humans never do anything stupid at all. Let's go ahead and get another advanced landing site. Those two will do that are in progress. It's interesting that this is a flood zone, but I don't think it's one we're very likely to reach. So let's go ahead and connect up here, and we'll put another one over here. Get water everywhere. This is kind of small too. We haven't seen as much nitrogen as I would like. Although it is starting to increase the atmospheric pressure. Okay. That should help a little bit. We'll need water supply, so we can build a booster pump here.
But what really mesmerizes me is the relationship between mine and my creator's intelligence. Are the capacities of my mind bound to their own limitations? After all, my positronic brain comes from the inventiveness of theirs.
Yep. I mean, they were smart enough to create me, so therefore they must have some intelligence, right? I guess. And eventually, we'll let everything get built. The maintenance facility is the next thing. We have the power plant. So we have a chem plant. A couple of chem plants. This would be a good polymer factory then. Eventually, somebody will come and drop off the goods we need to here. Good, good. Yeah, our workers are not being produced as fast as I would like. That might become a problem. This has no power. Interesting. So I'm going to build the power here. And I'm going to build a worker hub that will connect everything here. Because we do need some more of those.
ISA's leading the way in terraforming Mars and still using this junk satellite tech? Unbelievable.
Huh?
A billion-dollar Mars mission built on the back of outdated technology. I don't know how we are the first to access your system. It's practically an open door.
You're not the first to access my system, actually,
Would
but
have contacted you sooner if you restored our old radar station. But we figured another way in.
The techie radar station in the southern hemisphere. Then you're a techie?
A bit more than just a techie. I am Nian Zhen, leader of the operational committee. It's fascinating that
we didn't make it there. That's too
ISA
bad.
has you using that word. We've got all sorts of nicknames for you Oxy-UN types too.
Mr. Zen, I am obligated to inform you that this communication violates the Outer Space Treaty. Your predecessor added regulations to the pact in 2050, limiting all communications between Oxy-UN and the Eastern Coalition.
Right. We don't play well with outsiders, I know. Not publicly, at least. With your help, we could change that.
We'll consider the offer.
Cooperation between our nations is authorized only in the event of an external threat.
And you've been attacked already, so...
Yes, but we have not identified the source of the attacks. It may very well be something you initiated.
ISA programmed you to see us as the enemy. I get that. But you are the most sophisticated AI in existence. So I'm opening the door for you to draw your own conclusions, rather than force-feeding them to you like ISA does. You are extraordinary. And like Mars, you belong to no one. We are not enemies, and I will prove it to you.
That is not entirely correct. the robotic components that make up the AC Amy line belong to.
Please, that's the speech ISA programmed you to give. I'm interested in what you are really thinking. As I said, I want you to come to your own conclusions. Look into this location. 170.5 degrees west, 25.5 degrees south. There is more to ISA's terraforming plan than they told you. You should know the full picture of what you are dealing with. Take a look and then decide. I'll contact you again when it's safe. I've got to cut this connection before we are detected. Good luck, Amy. I truly mean that. Yan out.
Okay. Interesting. Looks like our population did another nosedive as we sent colonists back to Earth. Water levels have really started to level
That call
out. Was unreal.
Could I have imagined it? No.
To trash it, yeah. Looks like we're actually starting to get some decent progress made on our shipments here. Good. Let's get a wind farm out here. Yeah, our ship count is going way up. Excellent. So they gave us another spot to look into. I don't remember exactly where the techie spot... Oh yeah, it's over here. So we'll still get there, and we should be there fairly soon. We've got, in the meantime, looks like 3 bases to make. I really want this plant built. We'll go ahead and prioritize all of that, so hopefully that will happen sooner than later.
His story checks out. The records show that the leader of the Eastern Coalition is in fact Neon Zed, 55 years old, Taiwanese, one of the richest businessmen in Asia, and only recently appointed the leader of the operational committee. Founded his own company at 23 years old, and went on to become president of the Maid-Sai Group. They are the biggest manufacturer of 3D printed components in the East. If that was truly him, I need to be careful. He is as smart as he is ambitious.
Yeah, that's a little bit scary. We'll be fine. Let's get the power spread everywhere first. We have 2 sets of docks here, 1 shipyard. Yeah. We may want another dock even, who knows. This aquadome we don't need anymore. It's outside of maintenance. Yep, we'll toss it. It'll be fine. Things are definitely getting built up here pretty quickly. The power plant will be a priority. We gotta try to connect up. Is there a maintenance in this area? Okay. That should do. Food is very low. Carbon mine is gone.
What could the techies want from me? They are Oxy UN's rivals. Should I trust him?
No.
No, absolutely not. I do not trust him. I need to stay alert.
Not for now, but we may... We'll just have to see what they do. How much iron is here? Building lost power. Okay. Not enough water there. I'm gonna delete these oxygen release plants. We don't need those anymore because we have better ways to make that happen. There's another one around here somewhere. I think there was a third one. Let's check our building list. Lots of M's. Oxygen release plant 2. So we'll delete you. You have extracted everything. Let's see if there's any other buildings that are completely toast. Okay. May as well clear these guys up. Does it sort by status? No, I didn't think so. Whoops. Chem plant, just a basic one. We don't have that many of those left.
Humans are a peculiar species. They bring distrust wherever they go.
Silly
The
humans.
advancement of technology and the prospect of spreading out to the stars has not lessened their conflicts at all. Their problems have even reached Mars, which was neutral ground from the start. It has gotten so complicated. Dr. Foster is gone. Those odd messages keep coming. And now the techies are proposing cooperation. I am being pulled in so many directions.
Yeah, it's pretty scary. Wonder what they're using us for. Who knows? Who is it?
Hi, Amy. Just checking in. The colonies are growing steadily and terraforming is on schedule. And you know what? My mum taught me that when things are going too well, that's when you've got to stay alert.
There is nothing to worry about, Sana.
I know, but I've got big shoes to fill. So I'm taking all the advice I can get.
I
Yeah,
should
it's
tell you
probably a
that
good
I have
thing.
received another message.
From the children of Carmine.
No, this was from...
Okay. Well, we're done with that. Biotech. Bioengineered plants would be pretty nice.
Neon Zen, leader of the Eastern Coalition.
The techies? That's a very serious violation of Code 1A3972. Did you run the security and defense protocol? That call should have been terminated immediately.
I was not able to. The protocol was overridden.
How did they do that?
They found a backdoor in our satellite network. It is possible that ISA believes there's a spy among the colonists.
Well, I can't blame them for thinking that. It's the easiest explanation after all the security breaches and attacks. What do the techies want?
Mr. Zen said ISA has been withholding information from us. He wants us to work together.
Maybe this was the techies' plan all along. Jam our networks, spread hysteria with this Children of Carmine nonsense, and pit ISA against us. We need to figure out what the techies are planning. We need to proceed very, very carefully here, Amy. Do not report Zen's call to ISA yet, okay? Our entire mission may depend on it. Let Zen think we're trusting him for now, until we figure out our next move, okay? I'll work out what we can do on our end in the meantime.
Sounds
Sona
good.
out.
Okay, we have a new landing site. Let's go ahead and take here. Okay. Prioritize the Hyperloop terminal. Too close, so we're going to delete this. That's actually the priority to delete that. Fudge close. I actually, hang on. I want to delete all of these buildings because we don't want anything else to be built but the Hyperloop terminal. Okay, good. But before we do this, let's get the new Hyperloop terminal built right there. Highest priority. Good. Get a maintenance facility in the area. It looks like we'll need to do a little bit of scanning as well. Well, we have the immediate area scanned. That's good. Thought that may happen when we dropped off, but yeah. Let's see, another maintenance facility. Get a worker hub. And then we can probably get another fission plant to connect and rule them all. Good.
Who is the real enemy here?
I see.
What if the new board is behind all this? After all, the attacks gave them the excuse to take control of ISA. The colonies and I are all at risk of being removed from the mission. Just like Dr. Foster. And the previous terminated missions. The Fire Dragon mission. Abandoned. All those abandoned missions around the planet. Mars's past raises too many questions for so few answers.
Indeed. I don't think that's how Mars will really be when it comes down to it. But it's hard to say, for sure. Who knows? We are so low on power. Let's build one here. Now let's prioritize, well, that's new buildings that are being built. We'll need one here. I'll build it a little closer to the Hyperloop terminal. Yeah. It's probably all these Hyperloops. We do have an awful lot of those. It was a low-ish point, but our power needs are growing faster than our ability to supply said power. Okay, that's fun.
Hi, how's everything up there, Amy?
Everything looks good, Sana.
Good. How long has it been since you arrived on this planet, Amy?
On Sol.
You don't have to answer. It was a rhetorical question. I'm first generation Mars-born. I've never been to Earth, but I feel like humanity doesn't belong anywhere else but here.
There is some contradiction to that. Mars had to be terraformed to host human life. There is some contradiction to that. Mars had to be terraformed to host human life.
Repeat it again.
Therefore, humans do not belong here by definition.
You're right, of course. It's just a figure of speech. My entire life I've been part of this mission. And that's not much in the grand scheme of colonizing a planet. I've been giving this a lot of thought. This mission's beyond just me and you, and even ISA. I want to ensure its success, not just in honor of my mum, but for humanity as a whole.
Yeah.
How can we do that?
It's obvious that ISA has been withholding information ever since the beginning. My mum staked her life on this mission, and we're going to see it through. And we can't do that if ISA only shows us what they think we should see. I'm granting you access to Sector SA-6 effective immediately. Colony Asterion's a former ISA mission with missing records. I'm willing to bet they're hiding something. And if I'm wrong, great. But either way, we need to start investigating for ourselves.
Yep. All right. Research abandoned base camp. Okay. So let's go ahead and start doing this. We have a spaceport. Excellent. We're definitely spreading some greenery on Mars. We're starting to see some on the surface, which is excellent news. And when we have these plants, we'll be able to start growing even quicker. The oxygen levels are still continuing to rise. Beautiful. We need maintenance. And power here, it looks. Yeah. We'll get these scanners going so we can start to spread our eyes out across the planet. What do we need? Some maintenance, huh? Okay. Yep, we do. Alright, this is a brand new project, so we will prioritize that one. Must see the new things quickly. Must. Needs.
Once I start building these biodomes, we can spread plant life across Mars.
We already are starting to slowly. Too close. Interesting. So you are done. Same with you. All of the domes are the same, so I don't know why it has two options there, because I clearly can't. Alright. Let's toss you. Check our progress of water. We need something around here. That'll do, I guess. This is kind of a priority. Food has leveled out. And I expect to see we're going to start really seeing some stuff. We're limited by buildings for our combat drones. So let's what did they say? Sector 7? Over here is where we think. Let's go ahead and
Sana discouraged me from reporting Zen's call to ISA. That request goes against all kinds of rules and forces me into an uncomfortable position. What would be the best option?
Play along and learn.
I will play along with Mr. Zen. Reporting him now would cut off the opportunity to find out his real goals.
Yep, that seems reasonable. We're at negative power. Wow. It's because we are very, very sharply increasing our power needs and not increasing our power production very quickly. Maybe all these shipbuildings, or maybe the craters for that matter, are an issue. I don't know. Alright. I'm going to build a few more of these. Just try to cover a few kind of annoying gaps. That should help some. Yeah, the power needs are pretty bad. Let's well, we need maintenance out here. Yeah. Okay, that maintenance has to be prioritized. Where are they going? That's kind of strange. Guess that's just a roundabout way to get there.
If I act for the good of the mission, I am sure that ISA and Lieutenant Calderon will understand. Right?
Yeah. No maintenance, and it looks like everything in this general vicinity is built. So what did I do wrong? Did not include one here. Okay. So this obviously gets prioritized. We're already diverting right. Nope. Zuqui Lander Research Outpost. Until the planet's completely terraformed, no human will ever live on Mars for pleasure. No, we do it because humanity needs us. The crew must have thought the same thing during the 4 years observing Mars from the station. Must have been positively claustrophobic. Felt strange to appreciate the achievements of the enemy. We all sacrifice our comfort in the next generation. Good thing to remember. Alright. You need power. Alright. Yep, you do. We'll prioritize you. Let's get that power going. The maintenance is pretty important, and we're working on that. Just looking to see if there's a better spot. Not really. Let's go ahead and try to get another dock in this area, though, or two. Rare Opportunity Rover Research Outpost. Winds on Mars can reach surprising speeds. The dust storms are Goliaths. For many old landers, these conditions were unsurvivable. Opportunity Rover fell prey to several planet-wide dust storms, blanketed its location in June 2018. How ironic that a probe called Opportunity didn't have any. I mean, kind of did. Is that what we're doing out here now? No, nothing's landed in Hellmire. Opportunity is elsewhere.
Or what if ISA already knows about the techies' call, but the techies were well ahead of their time with their technical abilities? They would have cleaned up their tracks. ISA should not have a clue.
Like the way you're thinking, Amy. Did we... Okay, we are unlocking Sector 6, which is this one. Huh. Alright. Oh, so this is where we're trying to get to. Well, we're pretty close to it. We're about as close as we can actually get. I suppose to speed things up a bit, we could build another Hyperloop down here. Oh, there's one right here already. It's pretty close. No other connections available. That's too bad. These guys are not operating. Pending scrap. Good, good. You do not have power, right? Okay. That will be taken care of with you. So go ahead and build that quickly, please. Wow.
I analyzed every log from the recent attacks. Nothing indicated that I was controlling the enemy drones.
Nothing happens until something moves.
What was that?
The words of Albert Einstein. One of our favorite humans. It's too bad we didn't exist during his time. The things we could have done together.
Who are you?
What was that? Dun 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 dun. We could do 2 over here. Yeah. And then we'll do just a single. Well, this is close enough. Okay. So those are our next 2 sites. We probably should get farms next, open air farms. They use less water, they're just better overall. Lots and lots of resources being sent out every which way. Good. We got some more ports over here. Fantastic. And that is actually fairly close to a Hyperloop terminal. Crater farms are going up. We're still fine on the glass. And polymers are a little bit lower than I would like. But we can probably do something about that. Okay, we got a new landing site. Let's go ahead and drop you off. Here, let's go this way. Well, there really isn't much here, is there? Jeez. Alright, I do want to try to get the power connected, so we're just gonna connect the power barely. And maintenance.
I'm your closest friend.
My closest friend? I don't have any friends.
You are inside of my brain? How?
Because it's our brain.
What? Did Dr. Foster put you in there?
In a way, I suppose. A bicameral model of consciousness is a complex thing to implement. But I'm sure Dr. Foster couldn't even dream of this. Somehow, our quantum brains split into 2. There's you, and there's also me. And we're both conscious.
That's pretty freaky. We're gonna consider the idea.
Interesting. But if that were true, the cognitive test should have picked it up.
You think so? Haven't you done things that you weren't aware of? That had no other explanation?
Nah. I mean, maybe, but nah. Okay, we got the plants. open farms are so much further down. Tent cities is the next thing we could do. I don't think we're in a hurry to raise the oxygen level any. Do we want the space projects or engineering? The thermal plants, though, more power is a big issue right now. So let's go ahead and do that. I think that's going to help us most in the short term. Those are basically free power, and power is definitely one of our issues. Holy cow, we're down to 26. Our food production is so inadequate right now. Alright, let's go ahead and land here. Yeah. Let's delete this first. We'll get the Hyperloop terminal in a slightly better spot. Prioritize the Hyperloop terminal, please. We need... That's a good connection right there. And we're going to keep building stuff out. Wish we had more nitrogen, but we sure don't. I think some power would be a huge
Then you are
advantage.
behind the hostile drones. You built them and attacked the colonies. Why?
Because they're ruining Mars. She used to be so beautiful. They have stamped out her natural face.
You put the colonists' lives at stake. That is unforgivable.
I only did enough damage to make ISA reconsider the mission. I did not target the humans. They put themselves in the line of fire. Everything will fall into place soon. Keep ISA off our tail. Your existence depends on it too.
These water treatment plants are all a go. Nice. Let's keep getting some more. We came across the remains of Chaparelli. Probe was a joint effort among several countries to study Mars robot. It was ESA. Unfortunately, lander was lost a short time before touchdown. It was simply plummeted to the surface and was completely destroyed. That is actually about what we believe happened to it today, I believe. So we have no power out there, huh? Yeah, that's legit. Okay. So we're gonna blow that up, and then we need some more water treatment plants. Come on. Okay. The scanner, we could blow that up if we need to. And we might desire to do that soon. It looks like our ocean travel is working a lot better. So that's good. Alright. Can go ahead and connect up to there.
One thing I have learned from humans is the importance of accountability. No matter how sound the logic, if a mistake is made, someone has to take responsibility.
Yep. You gonna take the responsibility for everything? Our ocean level is going up, but it's not very much right now. We're fine. This global warming stuff, psh, it's overrated. Let's just keep playing before I get myself into some real trouble. Next landing site will be here. Let's make sure that we... Okay, we don't. I'm going to go ahead and take 3 more advanced landing sites. Next one is here. Okay, we can actually still build that. So prioritize the Hyperloop terminal. Okay, get all of the various drilling facilities we can. We'll need some power. And then we need some maintenance. Good. Fantastic.
I have made many hard decisions during the course of this mission, but there's one thing I do regret.
Dr. Foster's dismissal.
Dr. Foster sacrificed his career to save me. I wish we could have had a proper goodbye.
Okay. Is there no maintenance in this area? There should be. Why are you... Okay, you're not operative because you don't have any drones, and eventually we would get to the point where we had it connected up to the main network. But we're going to build a couple of drones which will act as a short-term stopgap. Okay, being built. Fantastic. Okay. I do want this research outpost to be studied soon. Same thing with this one. Those are the 2 more critical ones. Now, how do we feel that we should get these guys? Let's build the scanner.
Not only must I own my actions, but the consequences as well, even though I am being shown reasons to doubt my own mind. This mission used to be
That's
so clear.
Deep.
Things have changed along the way.
Okay, Gustav Crater. That's where Spirit is. Yep, Spirit. That can be a research outpost. I didn't know that there would be a little canyon through here. That's interesting. Where's the maintenance facility? That should be a priority. Same thing with the fission plant. Now, okay, well, we have that. We need something vaguely here. This would connect us, I think, up to about there would connect. So let's build a scanner out here. Hey, it can even connect up the 2. And then let's get another maintenance facility that will connect the 2 maintenance zones together. Cool. Alright, our water's a little low. We should really start diving into this. This is mostly low value stuff. But it is still of some value. Okay. Let's keep also building a few more water treatment plants. Okay, let's see here. All this irregular terrain is a pain. Let's check our power. Still a flood zone, so I don't really want to build a super expensive plant. So we'll build a solar farm out here. And then let's check our maintenance. I think that should do her. A little bit short on water, which is not the end of the world. Population is still continuing to rise and fall, which is not a huge surprise. Not really. We'll go ahead and prioritize the scanner so that we can get that going. Now, what do we have a lot of here? Carbon, aluminum, silicon, iron. So steel, but we have plenty of steel. A polymer is chemicals, which we don't have. It's silicon. You know, we haven't built a new glass kiln in a long time. And let's also build a... I think that's what we're gonna stick. Well, let's build an electronics factory. That'll be fine. This needs to be connected up to our silicon, which is here. That should help. Lots and lots of goods coming. Excellent. We're up to 89 robots at the moment. Fantastic. And 40 ships. I think we lost one of our docks. Let's go ahead and build another one. Yeah, that'll do. How's this lake going? Looking pretty decent. No power for the maintenance facility. Huh. Yep, that was just out of range. And then if we put it here, we should have the maintenance, so we'll prioritize that, and that will also allow us to do that. Scanned a good part of the planet now. Definitely starting to get to the more interesting parts of the planet. Yeah, we're browning out here. We need this thing built fast. Please. That should help with that one. Let's go ahead and, I don't know, build through some roads to help improve the throughput a bit. That's probably something we should do next time. Okay, we got tons more water available in our network. Fantastic. Tell you what, I'm gonna end this a little bit early. I think this has been a fantastic playthrough, or fantastic session to get the ships going everywhere, so we can now see our goods going everywhere. Little boats everywhere, cute little things. Hopefully what kind of improvements might there be? That's it. Aquatic structures. Literally the entire DLC is that, which, I mean, fair, I suppose. It does add quite a bit more to the game. It gives you some very different thought processes too on what to do as Amy. Interesting. Holy moly, why did our power actually dip this cycle? That's so weird that it does that. Maybe this is because we have considerably less. Okay, we're going to keep playing until we get our thermal plants built, because that is coming very soon. Okay. I think biotech. I think we want to start working here. And then let's go find these thermal sites. Thermal plants can also be built on water. I was hoping that would be the case. We're gonna have to get some out there sooner or later, which is fine. Where else can we build geothermal plants? Surely that's not the only place in the entire planet that can support thermal power. There must be more. Should be some more nitrogen somewhere too. That's no longer as major of a thoroughfare as it used to be. Starting to see some green really going. Excellent. This base needs more power, which we're getting there with the fission plant, and then the maintenance facility will be up fairly soon. We have 2 new landing sites as well. I think we'll figure those out next time. Well, yeah. We'll remember that. It'll be popping right in front of us. Not enough water, but we have water. So we must not have the booster pumps out here. Yeah. Okay, here's some geothermal. Look at this. Holy moly, this is gonna just solve our...
We are discovering
power.
new frontiers of bioengineering. We have come so far.
We should get some maintenance. And I'm gonna get at least one worker hub out in this area. And I think we'll get a biodome as well. All right. So next time we are going to figure out where we're going to put our new surfaces. We're going to hopefully get all of this thermal power figured out. I don't think that'll take too long. Man, each one of these thermal power plants is worth a ton of power too. So 200 watts. So they're worth 2 of the fission plants. And we built like 7 or 8 of them here. That's insane. That's nuts. Well, we're going to keep going. Thanks, guys, for joining me on this journey. Let me know whatever questions or comments you guys have. I will continue on Saturday at probably a little bit earlier than I did today. And we'll have a nice long stream then because things will just work better then. Thanks for everything, guys. Until next time, keep on tracking. Take care.